Yo, what's good? It's good. What's goody? What's goody, chat? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's your boy JB. What we gonna do today? I'm gonna do a random pick today. Let's see what we got. We'll do random. Let's do one. Check our online roster. Cool. So here's one of the updates. Chat, who you think should be? I should pick. Yeah, today's been a rough day, dog. Just trying to make it, dog. Use opportunity here to reflect on my days. Long days, man. One more random. Okay. I'll play Oklahoma for. I'm gonna play Oklahoma. Today been kind of crazy, man. A little successful than others. But I'm getting there. Been so bad dealing with my conditions. Can't even find work due to my conditions. Hopefully everything pans out well.
Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers.
type shit.
As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Chat, we got one in the we got us a player chat. This is a Microsoft Sucks 656. Welcome my boy. Welcome my boy. GG's, let's get started.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway.
Alright. And off the races. Ooh. Jake is now coming down the field.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Yes, sir.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
What we got? One on the back, one side, 3. We're hitting with the wind bammy. Yeah. Hitting with the wind bammy.
On the run, it's Hemby. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
One side, 3 wide. We're hitting with the again.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first
Oh,
down.
no.
All out of space. Turns out to be an easy
Oh,
conversion
no.
for this offense as they move the chains on 4th
Oh, no.
down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your
Caught
own
with a
end.
wham bammy.
We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Got enough space. And he'll hold it in and take it to the
I was
end zone.
right there.
Touchdown.
He finger juiced me.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Good.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient play scoring drive.
All right, please.
And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Quarterback on the keeper.
Shoot.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the fourth down.
Seen that mile away.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Good enough for a first down.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman running up front.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down. You just got sacked the play prior.
What happened now,
But you
bro?
do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run. Pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
That run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
I knew that anyway. Not ready. We're not ready yet. It's cool.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
On first and goal, they have a chance
First
to
down,
answer
baby.
with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On second and goal, he gets another chance.
6-7.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Makes the catch. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
See, not all linebackers are just big meatheads, right, that come downhill and hit you in the mouth. What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation. I drop back. I see it. I break on the football in zone coverage. Give me that rock.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, still looking. And some room to work.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to...
Goes upstairs. From the 30-yard line on first down. Leaves it with the back. Not much room. They pick up a 2 down to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Might be looking to run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Here comes the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They're trying to slam it in. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Is no good. That keeps the score. South Carolina, 14.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to kick this one.
Pulls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Slings it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest...
Right inside the 10. Touchdown, Indiana! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. They've got some real momentum here heading into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out.
Anyway, chat, nice and enlightening, dog. You know, trying to keep it copacetic.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Sellers. Flips it out on the screen. Open space at the 25. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
Down at the 29-yard
bad
Clock
pass.
winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to go up top on first down.
No.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Very hard. GG's, very hard.
The Hoosiers will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harvard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. With jet sweep pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in a fourth down.
So if the offense stays out there on fourth down, they've got to get it to the next time zone to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
It's good, y'all.
That's
what I wanted to do. I can't punt.
Ready to go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Takes the handoff. It's Hemby. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown!
Wow.
And that one will give him the lead. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no
That hurt
answer.
my
He's been on the
McNuggets.
money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick
All right,
work on
guys,
that
we got
scoring
this, we got
drive,
this.
just 4 plays.
We got this,
Kickoff
guys.
unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The give. shakes off the defender. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
All right.
Moving quickly to the line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain.
Makes the catch on the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned already.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Down in the red zone at the 14. You know, gone are the days when the down marker says 4 and you automatically send the punt team out.
No doubt. So many numbers, so many possessions. Everything is monitored. Everything is calculated. And now the analytics say, listen, you got to take more chances if you want to win games.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Unleashes one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throwing right. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Running back searching for a hole. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Rides the back on the option to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on.
Yes.
Touchdown, Indiana. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Bullshit.
So nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the
That's
catch.
bullshit.
These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Yeah, threshold up or something.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Pulled and fired complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup.
Quarterback
my goodness.
down he goes at the 22.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
That was finger licking good. Yeah. I just ain't feeling my toe.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Timeout, Indiana.
And they are looking to pull
Big
even
boy
with
tight
a
end.
touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
Blue for 2.
A first down run in the red zone. He stepped
Oh,
behind
man.
the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag
Oh,
for that
man.
move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill.
Oh, man.
First and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game.
Oh, shit. Don't shit bricks, boy. Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
the
sir.
extra point was good, and we are all tied
Yes,
up
sir.
in the fourth.
Get your parlays ready.
Coming down the stretch
Yes,
of the
sir.
fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away.
Let's go.
And he's going to bring it out.
Hit that motherfucker.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
What we got, gang? What we doing, gang? Yes, sir.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll toss it to the left.
Oh, you got to shit me.
Now he's got room. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Stay off the turbo
And they try to
button,
sneak the
bro.
run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout.
Stay off the
You
turbo
gotta
button.
stop
That's
the
fucking
clock.
you up right now.
Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah.
To the left. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, if he come back on
Hoosiers
us.
with the first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero.
Yo.
To grab. The offense
Let's
setting
do
up
it.
shop at the 46. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's looking deep.
Yes.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So now it's second and long. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Indiana.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've
I need a
seen him
strip
throw
sack.
multiple touchdown passes in the
A
game.
strip
He's
sack.
understood when to take his shots
TD.
and when to throw it away
Strip
when
sack,
things
TD.
aren't there, like on that last play.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Woo!
Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's
Tail never
25.
fails.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Quarterback may change this route. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
He in cover 2.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch.
He's in a cover 2 defense, guys.
Down he went, not picking up the first.
I got him.
Back to pass on second down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Oh, he hurt the quarterback.
To have a QB under center nowadays in football, you can trust
He hurt the
put so
quarterback.
much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Now to keep this overtime drive going.
Damn, my dog. He hurt the quarterback, my dog.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett.
Come on.
Defense
Come
has
on.
to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, first and goal.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They're going for the touchdown here on fourth and goal in overtime. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. He is stopped short on fourth and goal in overtime in the
Wow.
in their face.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And I didn't break the plane? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow.
The Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking for room. It's Emby. Got the first down.
They would give him that.
Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Leaves it with the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll set up for this chip shot that would win the game. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
And that's not the way to end the drive, but nice job being ready, and your field goal.
Hey, man, hell of a game, bro.
Putting 3 points on the board.
GG, bro.
Drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That will put the wrap on things from here.